Northern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between Muhammad Ali and Big George Foreman. Muhammad Ali's coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. George Foreman's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action.
Introducing first, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 76 triumphs, with 68 knockouts and 5 losses, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
There you go. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Fighting fire with fire sometimes can work, but can it work under circumstances like this when a power puncher is going up against George Foreman?
Yeah, it can. In other words, you have to have a little defense to go with that ability to generate fire, or in this case, power.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Now he ties up there. What a good, strong uppercut by George Foreman. Halfway through round number 1. George Foreman's punch didn't come close. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. A stabbing right hand by George Foreman.
Yeah, that's it.
And count down the final moments of this round. Foreman dismisses that with a block. Round 2 is underway. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Ali's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Blocks away that headshot.
Keep moving.
A double jab by George Foreman. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Wow, is he defensively sound. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Teddy, you get your hands on George Foreman. You can shape him any way you want. What do you want to improve with him?
Well, first of all, you want to understand what you don't want to mess with. I think that's the most important thing to a good teacher, a good trainer. What not to touch. Obviously, his confidence that he can hurt you. and his ability to control distance, to be set on his feet. He knows he's a puncher. He's always set to punch. That's one good thing about him. You want to improve his technique. He leaves holes. Shorten his punches up a little bit. Cover. A lot of times after he throws a heavy punch, that heavy punch drops down and he leaves himself open. He doesn't cover back the way you would want to. The old timers would say, throw a punch, test hot water. Get that hand right back.
Get out of the way for those punches.
Muhammad Ali blocks that punch. Ali's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Three is underway. Oh, a devastating power punch by George Foreman. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Holding.
Up and down, side to side.
That right hand over the top lands flush.
Punch him more.
Scored well up top.
Side to side.
Halfway through this round here. There was a baseball umpire around. He'd call that a strikeout by Muhammad Ali. Foreman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Ali's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Ten seconds to go in this third round. Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it. And that's the example we're seeing here as we start round number 4 of just the busier guy taking the fight. He's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, my concern, though, Joe, I have one little concern.
What's that?
Well, is he's winning the battles, but maybe going to lose the war because he's really wearing himself out. He's working so hard to get things done. Down the road, does he pay a price?
One of the most famous calls in all of sports broadcasting is down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Well, there's a reason down went Frazier. It was because of the big shots of George Foreman.
That was one of the great calls, of course, by Howard Cosell. And it was not just a big shot, it was the right plan shot. See, that's where Foreman deserves a little credit for being more than just a hulking guy, a powerful guy. He picked the right punch, the uppercut, the perfect punch at that moment to land on Joe Frazier.
Working the jab.
Halfway through round number 4. Missed that uppercut.
Keep that head moving.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Solid straight right hand.
Off the rope.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds. Little double jab to the head. Ali's got to wake up because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing many.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Very accurate two-punch combo by George Foreman. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Nice strike after catching one by George Foreman.
Move your head.
Unable to score with the hook. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand.
Hook. Hook.
Final 10 seconds.
Ace yourself. Keep working the body.
Now, Muhammad Ali's coming off a very determined 3 moments that was quite impressive. In fact, I think he's got a chance to get right back in this fight, Teddy.
Well, Joe, I tell you what, I'll go one step better. He's right back in this fight. All he has to do is keep that attitude and keep that same kind of rhythm he had the last round.
And he ties up on the inside. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Keep moving around the ring.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Muhammad Ali is proving to be elusive. Halfway through round 6.
Keep moving.
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Move those feet. Pace yourself. Move.
Great work offensively landing that combination by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Ali's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Rounds in the books, 6 to go. Ali's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Let's see some defense.
Well off the mark by Muhammad Ali. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Good 1-2 by Muhammad Ali. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. George Foreman's ability to utilize this jab. Big left hand. What a big shot. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. George Foreman wants to fight on. And here he comes. Ali showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Big shot there. Boy, he's so big and sturdy, but Foreman taken off his feet that time.
One, two, three, four, five.
It's over. The fight is over. George Foreman's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner